Hi everyone, so George has been visiting this weekend and we've been lucky enough to get hold of a Henry ProKit. They've only been launched this weekend, so it's brand new. And we've got my 2016 Henry to test it with. A few things I should probably give you a heads up about. This isn't the current Henry model, it's the 2016 model, so it has got the high-low switch.
And it's, how many watts is it? 620?
620. And I have modified the floor tool on this one slightly. The original plastic floor tool is the large one that the current Henrys normally come with, but I've switched it for one that comes with the Henry cordless. I just find them much easier to use, and the pickup is equally as good. So, but anyway, that's irrelevant slightly, because we've now got the ProKit to test with it.
Show it. If it's all out to Henry, Hetty, Harry and James, and there's pictures of them all there for you.
And then on the back,
same on the side and on the back,
you've got a bit of a diagram about what it comes with. So we've got the large aero brush for carpets, the mini aero brush for upholstery, stairs, that kind of thing, and the hard floor tool, obviously for hard floors.
And you'll notice, it's probably better, you notice the aero brush has been slightly redesigned. It's supposed to help with the lower wattage machines. But we'll...
Since we have a low wattage machine, which we can actually use it in low power as well and see how it does on both high and low. I do actually have another video on my channel of the exact same machine using the old style aero brush, and it does work really well with that as well. I don't have that anymore, unfortunately. I gave it to someone that needed one, so we can't compare, unfortunately, but you'll at least get to see the new one. So
let's crack on.
Let's see what's in the box. Scissors would have been a good idea, wouldn't they? That's alright, I've got it.
Right.
Under there. And then at least I can keep the box intact.
1 year extra free. I think that's if purchased with. When bought with any Henry or Hetty vacuum, you get an extra year warranty with this kit. Also, I think it's in Argos. If you buy this kit with a Henry, you get a discount on this kit. I think you get £20 or £30 off this kit if you buy it with a brand new Henry or Hetty. But we don't need one of those because we've got one here. Right, is that the hard floor?
So we've got the hard floor tool first. Now that is much more like the older style pneumatic hard floor tool that they used to do. It's quite different to the one that's with the extra.
There you are.
But it's fairly standard for a hard floor tool.
Standard basic design. It's got the parking bracket on the back, so you can clip it onto the back of your Henry.
We've got the mini turbine brush, which again is fairly standard.
Yes, pretty standard. Aero 140. Does that have the bracket on it?
No.
No. I suppose you wouldn't need to use it, would you, with the bracket?
And we've got the aero brush that is exactly the same as the old aero brush.
Oh, that's great. We've bought a new kit and it's got the exact same old aero brush in it. And the chevrons still turn the wrong way. They should face the other way to allow the dirt to be pulled in towards the turbine, but instead they flick the dirt away from the turbine. I bet you're a bit disappointed in that, aren't you?
A little bit, but never mind.
Still, at least you've got another one now. After giving your old aero brush away.
Absolutely, and lo and behold, you know, it's good to at least test these things out, I suppose.
If you look, this is what it should look like. You know, this is what it should look like. It's a redesigned shape, whereas this is the old type. With this curved part here.
Maybe if it's early in the run, I don't know if they've
possibly
replaced them yet.
Yeah, and you can see that the brush roll is different. If you show the brush roll on that, if you look at the way the bristles are spread out, it's different on this new style. You have to buy another one in a month's time.
It's quite good that you get a discount off if you buy it with the Henry though.
Right, we'll end this video here and we're just going to set it up and we'll give you a quick demo of all the tools. Right, let's test out the aero brush. We've got normal household dirt, there's a few Christmas tree needles, there's also, you can't see because it's the same colour as the carpet, but there's lots of fine dust as well. So we'll see how well the Henry copes with it. When you're ready, Chris?
Should we do low power first?
Why don't you do half with low power and half on high?
So if we flip over to see the floor tool operating first, so this is on low power. Okay, so that's on low power. So should we give it a try on high?
Yep, go for it.
Now, is it just me, or does that seem much quieter than the previous aero brushes? Oh dear.
I'm not sure. Maybe it's because there's quite a lot of resistance on the short pile, the stiff bristles and the short pile.
That's definitely
carpet.
quieter than what I've used before, though. Absolutely.
But that's yeah. At least you've got the indent in it, so you can cut along.
Yes.
Get scissors and cut along any threads or hairs that get wrapped around, as shown here. But well, it picked everything up anyway. So right.
Should we give it a try on the hard floors?
Yep, we'll be back with you in a moment. So the hard floor tool now, the nice thing about this one is it's got the parking bracket on the back, so you can park it like that if you've got a Henry that has the clip on the bucket. And
Or indeed the newer style one.
yes, we've got the same type of dirt down on the hard floor. Let's see.
This isn't really just that you would normally come in contact with on your kitchen floor, I would hope.
But it's a good enough test anyway.
Absolutely. So we'll stick in low, since it's a hard floor. We don't really need the high power.
No.
There is lots of dust and dirt sticking to the brushes there rather than being sucked up. But
Yeah, that could probably represent, you know, pet fur that would get caught along these bristles.
again, it's just getting stuck.
Well, what do you think
Now-
to that?
It is picking up, but obviously with the larger particles, especially with the hair, it's tending to get stuck here in front of the opening and getting stuck in the brushes. Now, obviously, this isn't usually dirt that you'd find on a hard floor. I imagine with things
Pet
like
hair would do the same thing.
yeah, but I imagine with things like crumbs
You'd be
or
fine.
food or bits that end up on kitchen floors, you'd be all right. But pet hair, Not really cutting the mustard.
Right, the only accessory we've got left to show you is this one, so we'll get that set up now. Right, now for the smaller turbo brush, we've got, albeit a large amount, but kind of the usual stuff you'd find. There's pet fur, and there's the crumbs and stuff from if you've been eating what you'd normally find on your chairs and upholstery.
Just to point out as well, this is actually a new tool for Numatic. They haven't done, I don't believe, a mini turbo brush like this before, whereas they have done an aero brush and a hard floor brush before. This is new to Numatic. George, correct me if I'm wrong.
I think so, although again I'm sure some of you will recognise this is a generic design. It's not one that Numatic have made themselves. It is a generic design that you often find on stuff like, you know, Morphy, Richards, etc.
I have to say, even without turning it on, this is fixed at this joint here. It doesn't move, so you're going to have to use it at that angle.
Well, you have to remember the sole plate.
Like the sole plate is pivots.
Swiveled. Yeah.
So that's a bit better. But anyway, let's give it a try. We'll do one pass on high power and one pass on low.
Okay.
Now, that is actually really nice to use.
That looked quite good from what we saw.
That did a pretty good job, and it's very comfortable to use. It's at a nice height, so you're not having to stoop particularly with it. I imagine it'd be quite good for doing stairs and furniture with. And there isn't too much hair wrapped around the roller either. There's a little bit there, but nothing major. So that's quite good. I'm quite impressed with that, actually.
Right, so overall, the Henry ProKit, would you say it was worth the money?
I would say if you've bought the bog standard Henry or are buying the bog standard Henry and you have a house with lots of different surface types, and especially if you've got carpet, the aero brush is kind of essential, really.
If you buy a new Henry right now and get this for the discounted price, if you buy them together, I think that's definitely worth the money.
Yeah, absolutely. Or if you're considering upgrading your existing Henry, if you're finding that it's difficult to use on the carpet, because they do have a habit of sticking quite badly, then yes, I would say it's probably worth it.
And if you're wondering where you can get one of these, they're available now in Argos. So yeah, thanks very much for watching.